I got errors on Facebook and Kick. Guess we'll have to see how that goes. And I've got audio feedback somewhere. Okay. Alright, well, we are streaming on Kick. Trovo seems to be working. Probably should not be watching all of that on the computer that I'm gaming on, because that's going to cause all sorts of weird feedback in the audio and stuff. Alright. I can shut my head tracking off, so gotta actually be in the game first. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we're live. So, just a probably short stream. I'm trying to capture the game tonight, and hopefully that works. Might shut that QR code off. Let's see, where is that at? Had some people griefing at the ASOP terminal, so I was going to capture that. Not sure how they knocked me out, but they did. It sent me back to the bed, and then I respawned again. I still had all my stuff on me, which I wasn't sure if that would work since we were in a armistice zone or what. Not sure how they did it. I was in the ASOP trying to pull the ship, so fun shit. There was a fine line between testing bugs and like exploiting bugs, you know? Like, I don't mind people like saying, oh, you know, here's a issue council and here's, you know, me just knocking a few people out. Hopefully you have their permission. That would be better than not. Just knocking out random people. They were in global, like, prox comms and audio, so I'm pretty sure, like, it was a group of them doing this. And, like, they weren't trying to make it a secret, although they weren't speaking English, so I didn't have any idea what I was walking into. So, you know, that's just par for the course, I suppose. All right. I would love to get up to the Veteran Guild member for Bounty Hunters, so that's probably what we're going to work on tonight. Okay, so we got... I'm going to send out a test message. Okay, so I get multiple audio warnings when somebody sends a message. No, because I'm not in streamer mode for some reason. Profiles, where is that at? Voice and video? No. Streamer mode. Okay. Try that once again. I'm still getting multiple. I'm not sure if that's going through the stream or not. Oh, whatever. People will just hear the beep. Like, I've got a third computer, like, sitting over here, kicking that audio into my headset, so I should get a audio ding, because last time Lens came in and it took me like 15 minutes to see that he had sent a message. So I'm trying to get better. Not really expecting anybody to watch anyways, because, you know, not much amazing content going to happen here. Alright, let's just start with one of these 29Ks. I know what you're supposed to do is accept them all and then just go to one planet and the next, but that sounds like a lot of work. Not her L3, not her L3. Okay, got it. Don't move anything. It has gotten better where it doesn't like skip from one to the other to back to the other, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, they have come a little ways with that. They still need some filtering. It's gonna get really crazy when the planets start actually rotating around the suns or whatnot. That's a very pronounced mountain or whatever. Like it looks like there's some sort of distortion. Like a gravity well that would be pulling the light around that horizon. Hopefully there's not a black hole between me and the planet. The last time I tried to record just a little bit using the game capture, it kept like randomly jumping out of the game. So I'm hoping that, or I did absolutely nothing and I'm hoping it works. This is kind of insanity, right? Alright, let's see if we can find this guy. And I don't even know if I've set up my power. It's not one thing, it's three others, right? What am I looking for? Are either of these guys looking for me? Or I'm looking for them? I don't know. None of them have the... Oh! I do not have any targeting tape? Oh, because I'm in the wrong mode. That's nice. Alright, let's play with this guy first. Okay, where are you at, Rock? Oh, that was not the right move. That was not the correct move. I love how they can kind of stay up. They know your exact move and the exact counter to it sometimes. Alright. Alright, we're letting go because we don't want to black out again. What the fuck is going on here, man? And we have not found the actual target yet. Speak of the devil. Like, hey dumbass, it's over here. You're killing the wrong people. Contact. Okay, so these, they say small multi-crew. Does not seem like they are small multi-crew ships. Oh god. How far away is this guy? 3 kilometers? Okay. Alright. Is he still going up? Neat. Okay, I didn't really... It did not move us much. We'll put it that way. Yes, history, that's perfect. That's exactly what everybody would want to look at first. So the next step up is actually large multi-crew. And we'll go see. Wall of Cave, are we already there? Yes. Oh, no. I'm gonna say yes, we are. No, we're not. That's on the other side of the planet. Nice when you can get them at the same place. It doesn't make you fight out in the asteroids very often anymore. Did they remove most of that stuff, or... Sometimes it's a pain in the ass fighting out there because, there's a bunch of asteroids. But it keeps you on your toes. You learn you can't just fly around like an idiot. Like me. Okay, let's see if we can not black out this time. Of course, these are larger ships, so might have to kind of keep the distance a little bit. Because their turrets can be really mean. We've got something of a ping. Not really large. Oop. Arrow. All right. Why are we in scan mode again? God damn. I was not in scan mode. Come on. Don't black out, dum-dum. He's a kilometer out and coming in, huh? Work on that snap aiming, huh? Oh. Oh, nice. That was close. Somebody's got ballistics. Probably should kill this guy about last. Yeah, fuck. Just keep shooting until it runs out of bullets. Alright, I know there was another arrow here. Yeah, okay. Is he not dead? I could have swore he popped. All right. And I don't even have his shields down yet. No. Ooh. And there is still somebody shooting at me. Where the fuck are they? Come closer. Oh, I didn't have head tracking on. Good times. Yeah, let's go with the mining. Should be able to repair there, right? Not even sure how you tell if you're live on Facebook. Forget what I'm doing. Okay, and let's just see if we got any rep for that. Seems like you do get more rep for that. We got an upside down Avenger, huh? Another glowy thing out there too. Cutlass, huh? Put your TVI. Oh, there's attrition's floating around here. Nice. Probably won't be able to repair. At 14k. Blech. Surprised it hasn't kicked me out of the screen yet. Saw some movement over there. I guess it's just a mining thingy. I guess. I wonder if that cutlass has anything in it. This is how I get sidetracked. Like, wait a minute. Maybe he's got some NDVs on him. No, don't fucking missile lock him, you dumb shit. Alright, let's see what we got for park. Panthers and some attritions. Might be on the turret or something. Eurus? I don't even remember what that is. Yeah, anyway. He is not in good shape. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so yes, we've done 2 contracts. Amazing. The large craft, me. It does move the needle quite a bit, but it takes a lot longer to do. So what you're supposed to do is just take all of these, right? And then do the ones at this planet. Okay, Lyria. So they are all at Lyria. Okay. Well, that's spooling. Go look at the rep real quick. The right rep. Not quite halfway through the U. See if doing 3 of these is quicker than doing 1 of the slightly higher level. Oh shit. Running around with my landing gear down. What a noob. Noob. Okay, well they haven't quite got all that stuff filtered out, have they? Blip, 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 blip. I've got a little bit of a curve on the X and Y axis. I'm not sure that I like it because as you're looking around, it's not really a smooth transition, you know? And we're not that far out, so we should be able to pick these up pretty quick. Yeah, looks like a player ship. Teddy's Playhouse, is that a hostel? I think it is, isn't it? We are radar locked. We got an Aurora. Yeah, 9 tails controlled areas, so we're gonna need to probably stay above the surface a little bit so we don't get destroyed by the freaking turrets. Not really supposed to mess with those guys either, right? I do not know where the turrets are here. I'm trying to stay up in space a little bit. They are not wanting to follow. Come on. God, this is taking forever. Alright. Oh! Why, hello there. You did finally make it up here to play, huh? Come on, turn back the other way. I could use the practice, I think. Yeah, you're supposed to. Ah, so it is still doing that. So the game capture doesn't really work all that well. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just capture the desktop, whatever. All right. So go with the let's see. Buckets. I think these are all like hostile. And now it's gonna switch back and forth. Just let it spool and be quick. Yeah, it's strange. It doesn't look like Kick is actually... The chat is working. Hang on one second. See if I can get that up on the other computer real quick. Make sure, oh god, gonna make me log in. And yeah, code, great. Yeah, it looks like I'm live. For whatever reason, this restream is just not connecting to the chat. So anyway, sometimes all this multi-streaming stuff is just a huge pain in the ass. Ah. Go to bucket. Bouquets. Not bucket. Bouquet. Yeah. I hate how you can't tell how far you are from 5K, so we should be getting a targeting pip here pretty quick. It's so close that you don't even really need the targeting pip at that point. Just kind of a rough idea. I don't know that I've ever seen a Mustang do that. I mean, he's just kind of a... Nope. Gonna let him crash. Because eventually those turrets are going to become a problem if I get too close. Not going to look at rep until I've done all of them. One or the other. One of them's got to work. Okay, now this is a moderate risk? Interesting. What does that mean? That's a moderate risk. Yeah, we'll see. See, now it tells me I'm 8 kilometers out. Why does it tell me that some of the time? Oh, it's Lynn's. It is. Why am I not getting the audio cue that people are sending me messages? I took so much time setting all this stuff up and it doesn't work. Oh shit. Fucking Nightbot. What is this guy doing? Flying straight into the ground? Oh, he's backing up into the turrets. I see what he's doing. Oh, wait a minute. We're not trespassing. I don't think the NPCs are supposed to be that, your emote got deleted. Oh, I can still see it on my screen. Boy, where those laser shots are going. Probably eventually going to get those turrets pissed at me. Why won't he leave? It's like, get away from that station or whatever it is. It's just bizarre that I'm not. He's not even the intended target. Why are there turrets out here if they're... Like, somebody's got to control this territory, right? Well, come on. Get off the ground. And I see you. Okay, so that was 3 of them. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I can see the lens emotes. Unfortunately, in Restream it doesn't let me see what the emote is actually named. I have to go into Nightbot and tell it to not do that. I thought it was set up like that. My bad. Because emotes are like, that's just part of Twitch, you know. Okay, let me goof around with that a little bit. Since I have Nightbot open. Let's see. What would that be under? Chat moderation? Filtering excess symbols, repetitions. Oh, excess emotes. It was enabled. My bad. Okay. Spam away. I did tell it who's boss. Alright, so we got... Let's look at our rep. See, all 3 of those moved it about that much. which means I'm gonna have to do that 15 more times or something. Higher level missions do move it a little bit better, but they take a lot longer too, and you got to go repair afterwards because they're kind of, well, some of them have ballistic weapons and there's just more ships and they're bigger, so meh. Be nice if they'd just let you accept all of these without having to do all this other faffing about. Okay, Walla Cave. Okay, that one's on Lyria. The other two are on Walla. So. I forgot to track it. Okay. Lyria, let's track that one since that's where we're at. Well, did you have fun on your stream tonight? It's funny because Restream Bot is not doing anything that it's supposed to be doing right now. Has it disconnected from chat or something? It says that it's connected. Oh, client call? Well, I'll shut up then. Just kidding, I never shut up. This might be a hostile place as well. Why is the bot not doing what it's supposed to be doing? That's somebody's. Okay, and this is Art Core. I mean, we should have like 30 minutes, right? Where we can trespass and not really get in trouble for it. We are radar locked. It did say that there was a mission here, right? Taking some time to on in. Hello? Yeah, that Connie is a real pain in the ass up there. Let's see if he's got anything good. Mostly tiger stripe. Galderines, I think that's all. Seems like that's all like stock, isn't it? Nothing super. Alright. I guess let's just go over to Walla after all, huh? Alright. Turn on head tracking so I can find an OM. What in the world is that? PUV tractor or something? Or a golem with the thingies out of it. Alright, I'm gonna walk over here real quick. Okay. Targets last known. Don't understand why RestreamBot is not actually rebroadcasting messages. Like, it does when I put it in, but it does not pick up other people's and rebroadcast them. Hello back. You know, that's a good dad joke, right? No bad dad jokes. Thumbs up. That means it's good. I do think they should up the scale on some of these places, you know? Not like this is terrible scale, but it's not like amazingly large either, you know? Oh, we got a target really quick this time. Weird that he shows up blue. Like, no, this is not an illegal mission, right? Be nice if they let you know. God, we're still 10K out. Okay, 3K. You got a firing solution, baby. Is it just him? I guess. Yeah, whatever. See, now this is how you're supposed to do it. Just fly in, kill the bounty, and move. Okay, so what was the next one? Illyria. That's the one that didn't spawn. Walla. Let's do that one. $170 away, you can almost fly that. Okay, so technically you can just fly that. Not sure why you'd want to though. So I guess you had a lot of fun on your stream, right? Shopping cart website. Oh, well, cool. Go to a cave on Walla. Like, it would actually be kind of cool to go to the cave sometimes. Ratbag Tidwell, of course he's a bad guy, right? What is this, Oop. He's gonna try to stop me from calling. I mean, yeah. Oh, this guy. Look at him flying in with his turtle. God, it's gonna take forever to kill this stupid thing with 3 guns. Yeah, let's not fly in front of him. Let the weapons charge, then discharge. Guess I could strafe down just a little bit to line up that shot a little bit better. Yeah, how long it takes to kill one of these stupid things. Of course it'd help if I hit all those shots. He's just like flying around too. Like I'm just sitting here like kind of matching him. See if we can formation fly with his corpse here. Ooh, boy, that desync is a little tough to. It's not really slowing down much either. Oh, he's not streaming fire anymore. like collision alert, collision alert. Boy, that is probably really dangerous, flying right behind him. One little bit of desync and you're probably gonna fly, collide on the server. Hell, he's accelerating. We're up to like 180 meters per second. I guess he's crashing. We're caught in the gravity well of the planet. The trick is not to follow him in, right? Yeah, we're still plenty ways out. Must not be all that far out if I'm getting prox warnings. Oh. Boom. He goes bouncing back up. This flaming Hulk on the surface of the moon. That's actually some pretty cool physics there, you know, kind of bouncing around. Yeah. Okay, so then we need more contract notes. Alright, so let's go, not rip. So we started off kind of down, I think towards the G. I killed a couple right before I got on stream just to... So we've gained about that much tonight. This is so slow. The cart icon is snot. That's kind of gross, man. So the cart icon is supposed to show, you mean the specific items that are added, or just that there is like a number of items added or something like that? Yes, yes, I know, it is not. I'm just giving you crap. I typoed a bunch of shit earlier when we were talking. Okay, so one of these was on derelict outpost. Okay, that's the one on Lyria. That one we couldn't get to show up. So these are both on Wallace still, so let's do that. Hopefully this doesn't go through the planet. No. Good. Oh, so the number of items. I was gonna say, it'd be kind of cool if the shopping cart actually kind of showed you a list of, like, the icons of... First, it'd probably be questionably useful because it'd be so tiny. A derelict outpost. Remember when these were all the rage? And now there's hardly anything to do at them. Like, are the missions where you actually go to the derelict outpost and try to, like, rescue people or find the missing client, or that stuff's not even in the game, is it? Here I am, like, just floating around, not even really paying attention to what I'm doing. Neutralize. And we're like 20k out, 10k out. all empty. That's what I thought, because I was like, I know a lot of that stuff just isn't in, like they haven't updated it for the server meshing. I'm still like so used to flying at 45 degrees to these guys. I think the meta is actually to have them like straight above you. Or so that you need to be turning straight. Whee! Oh, that's not the guy you're supposed to kill. Or is it? Interesting. Man, talk about a lot to kill that little ship. I mean, it's already dead. I did. I like the custom welcome message. That's kind of funny. I'll have to do one of those. Figure out how to do all that stuff. I've got a lot of audio stuff, so like I can do some really crazy crap. Of course, AI can do 99% of that crap anymore. Like, just tell it what you want. Too much time. Like, which part? The audio part or the adding it to the stream part? Because, like, all of that stuff is, like a separate learning thing. Opportunity. We'll call it an opportunity. Yeah, everything. Yeah, I know. And the interacting is kind of cool. Like, it's a weird mix, right? Like, it's easier to talk in Discord, but it's like better for the stream if it actually shows some activity, right? Yeah, I used to stream quite a bit, like, I don't know, 15 years ago or so. Played a lot of like PlanetSide 2 and Diablo, that kind of stuff. I mean, not that those two games are even remotely similar. Yeah, if nobody's in there, it's kind of like you're just talking to yourself. But you got to keep talking because somebody might actually, like, you know, jump in chat and they won't hear you talking and they'll just assume that you don't want to talk and then they'll leave. All right. We are radar locked, so I'm going to assume that that means we're pretty close. Oh, we got a big bad hornet. Hornet. Nah. Not doing a good job staying on target here, am I? Come on. But that was not the guy. Or was it? Like last one completed. I'm not so sure that the guy that we were supposed to kill. Okay. I'm not so sure that the last guy didn't just like run into the ground on his own. They're pretty good at that. Another Hornet. Ah, I missed the turn. Snap, aim, right? Missed it again. It's not bad though. I like getting in knife fights with these guys, you know, like right up close. Too close for missiles, switch to guns, right? Let's see. Not mercenary. Okay, that one's Walla, so that one's here, right? We're still on Walla. I don't even see that one's location listed. Go to Lost and Found. Wasn't sure if I'm really gonna stream all that long tonight because this kind of rep grinding. So it's just kind of grindy. So sometimes it kind of sucks. Like a little bit of it's okay, but after that it just kind of gets stupid, repetitive. Like you're fighting the same ships. Like if I wanted a little bit more challenge, I'd go to the little bit higher level missions, but it's like these are stupid easy, and that one actually is starts to get a little challenging. It's not like terrible, but it's you probably need to go repair. You're gonna get your shield shot off, that kind of stuff, you know. Man, had some spicy chicken. Kind of got my sinuses going there a little bit. And I'm gonna assume by the ships landed all over the place that this is probably a hostile turret area. Oh my goodness, he's in Aurora. Yeah, there's a bunch of turrets down there. I am going to attempt to stay away from those. They're not good for your health. Especially in a tiny little light fighter. I'm getting hit markers, but it's not giving me the green. Yeah, come out this way, Roscoe. Now it's turning green. And now it's not. Boy, those turrets. I just do not trust them. Anyway. Kind of got to get him to chase you a little bit so you can get away from those, because you don't want to like lose track of where you're at. End up like in the turret's cone of fire while you're fighting somebody. You'll just like get melted. Remember when turrets were such a joke? And they're still not terrible, but okay, that's Lyria. Okay, that's Wall. I need to bind the nabbed SCM to my sticks. I used to have it on my sticks, and it takes too long to reach for it on the keyboard. Like you watch good PvPers, and they're always switching between navs so that they can chase, and SCM so that they can, you know, fight. And that is a huge advantage. Like a lot of times, by the time I would get into nav mode, they'd be out of, like I couldn't catch them anyways, so there's no use. You just have to let them go. That's very bizarre. So I just noticed that you can switch events, I guess, on Restream Bot. Maybe I had it in the wrong one. Maybe that's why nothing's working. Because it was still on the test stream from yesterday. That is goofy. Oh man, a vulture. We better be careful there. Oshiro Gaither, huh? Hello. Oh, I missed that bad. Getting hit markers like somebody's shooting at me. Oh. Not really supposed to fart around with these guys, but you know, whatever. He's actually doing more damage than anybody has. I'm kind of proud of him. Oh, there's another one. Maybe it's not him. Ah. He's quite tanky. Oh, and then there's another Aurora. Okay. Well, here you go. Ah. Sometimes I think that, what do they call it? The enhanced stick precision kind of ends up working against you more than anything. I guess it's kind of nice. Okay, so let's go to... Let's go to this other one and see if it'll show up. If it won't show up, then we might as well abandon it, right? Okay, where is our orbital marker? Never mind. I don't see one. I'm just gonna... It's just over the horizon, so... We'll just jump part of the way here and I actually kind of like, interesting. I actually kind of like the bunkers quite a bit. It's just, I hate doing those solo. And some of them, like there's ones that say don't kill any of the civilians. And I shot a guy that was like advancing towards us with his gun out shooting at us and failed the mission. It's like, that's not a civilian. I think these things are just broken. Of course, I wasn't the only person there, so maybe somebody else shot another person too at the same time. I don't know. We went to another one where it was a help the repel the invasion type mission, and we were just shooting stuff with the ship turrets that were outside, and then all of a sudden the turrets of the station like went crazy and started shooting us and almost killed us before we could get out of that range. We were in a Carrack, of course, so we had a little bit of tankiness, but all right, let's see if this guy will pop. If not, we'll just abandon it. I'm pretty sure that they, oh, there's that stupid ass not Carrack, Connie. And we're at Arc Core. Like they could be here and they're just like in a really stealthy ship. But I don't see any stealthy ships anywhere. Like, they must be like really stealthy if you can't even get a ping. Like, there's a bunch of ships down there. And that's just being deposit of some nature. That's cool, man. If you need to take off, just of course you can just take off. Not gonna offend me. All right, so there's the turrets. Oh. Apparently they don't wait for 30 minutes. And apparently... Alright, screw you guys. Yeah, just don't think there's anything here. Like, it never spawned. I mean, we've spent quite a while looking for this twice. Like, they can't actually expect you to do more than that, right? So, yeah, let's just abandon that. What have we done? 12? And that's the only one that's failed, so not terrible. Well, a cave. Oop. Let's go to make sure where these are at. Walla, Lyria. Are we on Walla? No, we're on Lyric, right? Okay. Come on, pick one. You'd think I could tell the moons apart by what they look like. I need to get the eyebrows kind of set up on their own layer so they can kind of like flip up and down while you're talking. They could have slightly different filters than the mouth. So the mouth, as you get louder, will go to different levels. You could set up the eyebrows slightly differently so that it kind of gave a little bit more nuance, right? Chubin. No. Let's see. We've got one on the ground, kind of, basically. Oh. That doesn't look good. It's a mole, so that's gonna take forever. Ugh. Yeah, let's kill this buddy. Hello. Oh, hello. What did he flare? Strange. We're locked in a turn rate battle. Wee. Like his shields have not gone down, but my lasers are hitting him? I don't understand all that. I don't believe he's taking any damage, though. Oh, well, no, he's red. I guess he is taking damage. Strangely enough. Hey, don't you get back over there. It's just stuff falling off. Like, is he dead? No. He is. Quite tanky. Something still has me. Oh. Something still has me radar locked. I'll bet it's the turrets. Alright, and these are both on. We're actually on the right side of the planet. CIG is slipping. Gotta make us do at least 27 jumps before we can get there, right? No, I need to go get something to drink here pretty quick. I mean, both in real life and in the game. Doing it in the dark. Hey, it says we got 2 viewers on Kick. How about that? Oh, I don't have a Kick bot to show those numbers on stream. I forgot to set that up. I found a bot that does. It's actually not a bot, it's like a plugin. Well, I guess it's a bot and a plugin for OBS. I was gonna set that up and I totally forgot. So hello out there in Kickland. I'm kind of new to Kick. I've not really explored it all that much to see what it offers, like different than Kick or Trovo, all the other streaming services that have kind of popped up lately. Alright, we did actually get a target to neutralize at least. I have a habit of dropping out of the nav mode too quickly. Of course, you do want your shields to be kind of up before you get super close. That is the first time that they've shot missiles at me. Gonna get rammed here if I'm not careful. Ah, keep missing those snaps. There we go. Is he all by himself? Nobody helping him? Oh, well, goodbye out in Kickland. They left. I suck. All right. Kind of a pretty image there, huh? There we go. Ship is kind of backlit. Planet's kind of, or moon is kind of backlit. Very nice. Scan for target. I thought it was.
Contact.
4K. Okay. That should have already been swapped a long time ago. It's probably about the best run all night. Oh god, a terrapin. Yeah, let's go play with them. Everybody likes to play with the turtle. Right? Right. Good snap, but I didn't hold it. Yeah, don't let him get that far out there, because then he thinks he can turn around. Get fucking turn rated by a terrapin. Come on, man. Gotta stay in close with these little fighters, right? Oh, that was a nifty little trick. Ah, are you shooting at dum-dum? Whee! He is arcing straight into the gravity well here. And gaining speed once again. Yeah, don't run into him like an idiot, though. Shit. Alright. We've had enough fun with that tonight. Okay, let's see what the rep looks like. Nah, I guess it's moving. It's just slow. I just don't want to do the slightly harder ones. Come on. Aiko's return. Hurry, hurry, hurry before it gets too far. There we go. I'm looking at my Twitch stream manager and it's like, it'd be nice if you could actually get, it's like, it'd be nice if you could get the actual chat on there. I imagine you can. It's just, you know, you got to know which particular layout or whatever. Now we got turrets again. Oh, this is the same place. These never did fire at me. You never know. Can you land here? As soon as I sit down and open my Moby glass, that turret's gonna open. Do they have vehicle service? No, doesn't look like it. All right. Walla Walla. why are we going down? I think we were going down because I had some stick input when I opened the mobi-glass, and when it does that, it kind of locks it in. Hurry, 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 before it decides to change again. That is a really weird outpost, right? It's got a turret that doesn't shoot at you. There's no trespassing zone. Like, what's going on here? Perhaps some missions that they don't have in the game yet. Go spelunking in the caves. Ah. No, oh, there we go. Probably. Victor and some other dude. Count on targeting computer. Alright. I think I've got like one more of these in me. I gotta go get something to drink anyway here pretty quick. %. Troubleshoot. You went live with problems? What is this, CIG? Oh yeah. Yeah, it seems like there's always something that happens, right? Alright. Well, that's going. I'm looking at something on the other computer real quick. How do you tell if you're live on Facebook? Or Facebook, YouTube. Oh, okay, it does say I'm live now. Well, let's click and look. Okay, I need to turn the volume down because it's really weird hearing yourself talk. Turn head tracking back on. Go ahead and center that back up because it looks a little funky. Anybody here? Hello? Uh-huh. Whoa. Missed that turn completely. Oh, it's an M50, yeah. He's gonna try to be really slick. Look, he's trying to run. No. All right, I need to go to the space station, I think. Actually gonna let me route? Wow. And then you turn on the quantum drive and it doesn't show you the route. Okay, it does sort of. It just shows you a bunch of other stuff too that kind of clogs up everything. $200 kilometers. I suppose it's because it plotted it and the planet has turned that far, right, in the meantime. So it's jumping to a certain point, but that point is no longer valid for Bajini, really, right? Because the planets rotate fairly quickly. Could probably speed up a little bit there. Clients, man. Let's see, it's probably gonna put me in one of these small hangars, right?
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, landing complete. I always try to land like hybrid is watching me, because you never know. Might be like, oh, look at this guy. He's totally out of control. His landing gear out too quick, or not quick enough, or whatever, you know.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Landing complete, but then I'm bouncing back up in the air. Not exactly sure why it does that sometimes. All right. 1 AUEC of damage after all that. Yeah, those are like way too easy. I should be doing the higher level ones. What's my rip look like? It doesn't move much each time you do 3 of those, but yeah, we're basically at the start of the D. Yeah, I'm like a 5-year-old. Gotta get the whole D, or it doesn't count. Right? So we went up from the G to the D. That's not like 2 hours that I've been doing this. So I just need a few more. Or I could, get a Connie and try to do some of the larger ones. Or Corsair, possibly, right? Might be a pretty decent ship to go grab stuff.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Can you tell how much is on your med gun? Probably don't really need that on. Yeah, my guy is always... I hit random until something really bizarre happens. And then I use that as my avatar for that patch. And then it's something completely different the next patch. Yeah, I know. This is kind of a bug too, right? He needs a shower. I mean, showers are for losers. I like the purple blush too, right? Like that is amazing. Stack these back up. Let's see. I mean, if you saw this guy like in a dark alley, you're probably not messing with him, right? That's as close as you can get. Okay. This ice blue eyes with the crazy hair. Beard that looks like it's never actually been trimmed. All the facial piercings, yeah, I just hit random on those two. It usually only gives you 1 or 2, so I have to add those in. You know, you sprinkle that in, you know, to taste. He's like looking over here, giving us a side eye. He is actually looking over here. I don't have eye tracking, so... I don't even have VoIP set up right now. I should do that. Of course, it would be so far out of time with my voice. My streaming setup's 2 computers, so the mic is on the streaming computer. There's a little bit of a delay from the gaming computer to the streaming computer. It's about a, I don't know, a half second, 3/4 of a second. So the VoIP is already kind of behind in my experience, so it would just get more and more behind. I guess you could probably, man, if you wanted to delay like your microphone input to the streaming computer to line up with the VoIP on this on the gaming computer, that would, because then I'd have to delay the input into my avatar as well. That would be a mess. That would be a complete disaster probably. So yeah, I was hoping somebody would jump on. Thought my buddies were gonna jump on, so I kind of started setting up for a stream, but they decided to go to bed, so. And there's only so much of this bounty rep grind crap that I can do at once before I get like really sick of it. Yeah, dealing with delays, like I used to have the mic on the gaming computer, and then that was exported to the streaming computer over NDI, which the gaming computer video is also, and it was just a disaster trying to get that to sync up. Like even the, like when the laser blasters would go off, like, I guess not laser blasters, but you know, laser repeaters, like you would shoot them, like the sound for shooting would be like a half second, 3/4 of a second behind. So it's much cleaner this way, where you just broadcast everything in one NDI, audio and video across. All of your microphone stuff is imported, you know, on the streaming computer. That's where the avatar is. So it's kind of, you just kind of keep those two separate, and it's just a lot easier. It's not like super straightforward. Like I've got other computers that also tie into this, so I've got 2 laptops that I don't know what it would do. Yeah, so the laptop would be the primary background right now, and the gaming computer would still be on screen as well. And then this one has both laptops in it, so each one would be down on the bottom of the screen, kind of even with me. And all that audio gets imported into some external interfaces and then mixed into my headphones, and also goes back into the streaming computer, but not into the microphone. It gets really crazy after a while. So yeah, I can multi-box like a reclaimer or whatnot if I want to. I can have like 4 accounts on it. Probably not 4 accounts in stream, right? 4 accounts with the streaming computer being one of the accounts. 3 accounts without the streaming computer being one of the accounts. So I could run, I used to run like a Connie and have 2, I hate to call them bots because that's probably illegal speak, but you know, 2 alternate characters in the turrets. But nowadays the turrets don't really, like, they have sort of an auto aim, but you still kind of, you need to lead them a little bit with the gimbals. So it doesn't work like it used to. Like it used to, you just aim them forward and you could shoot, and they would shoot exactly at whatever the pilot was aiming at. or close enough that it worked 90% of the time. Well, I think I'm gonna take off, man. My back is starting to really kind of give me some indications that it's time to stand up and walk around. Yeah, I had some really bad sciatica mess like a month ago, and I don't want to get that started again. Ah, so see, good timing. All right, man. I will see you next time. Hopefully, everyone gets on tomorrow night, and I might stream again. And hopefully, my back doesn't really start giving me too much problems. If I set up straight, it's actually better, but setting up straight and having a mid stick is not necessarily compatible. Like, you need to scoot back just a little bit, or the stick is like too damn close to you. Anyways, I will catch you later, man. Okay, well, it's good to take a break too every once in a while. So I'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. And anybody else who happens to be watching or watching later on YouTube or whatever, I'll see you guys next time.